I'm Aurora, and my journey with yoga began when this guy trusted 17-year-old me with the keys to this studio so I could clean in exchange for classes. For the past 13 years, I've dedicated my career to giving back that exact gift I was given, and now I'm here to share it with you. Welcome to Work From Home Yoga. All right, my friends. This is going to be a fun one. Let's get started right away. Top of the mat. Forward fold. Feet wider than the hips. Bend into the knees. Drop the hands to the floor. Start to roll the hips around in figure eights. The thread that we will weave through today's class will be playfulness. Experimentation, finding movement that feels good, fun, easy. Not easy in the sense that it's not hard, but easy in the sense that it's joyful. It's a decision, not something that we're forcing ourselves into. All right, let's drop into a squat. Heels in, toes out. Start to open up the hips. Left to right, rolling onto the outer edges of the feet. Releasing the low back. Kind of like you're opening up and closing a book. Albeit sometimes a painful book. Okay, one more time. Each side. Meet back in your squat. Walk the hands forward, round through the upper back, chin to chest. Keep the hands reaching forward and the feet as they are. Just lift the hips up, straightening your legs, and then dropping back down into a squat. 4 more like that. Inhaling to lift up, exhaling to drop down. And we'll meet in a forward fold. You can hop the feet in right next to one another, hip width apart. Straighten the right leg as you bend into the left, coming up onto the left tiptoes. Shake the hips side to side. And switch. Whew, that knee doesn't feel very good right now. Sometimes that happens. That's normal. Okay, drop your hands to the floor. Take your 2 piece fingers to your big toes, lift the chest up, kind of shimmy the hips around a little bit, draw the shoulders back, bend into the elbows, fold down. 2 more. Lift up, lengthen, refold, drop down. 1 more up and down. Get up, release, bend into the knees, roll up to standing, chin to chest. Roll the shoulders back and down. Reach the arms behind you and release the hands or hold onto the elbows as you press the hips forward, coming into a back bend. Walk the gaze up and then rebend. Knuckles lift away from the low back. Forward fold. Rotate the chest, left to right. Lifting the chest away from the floor as you find that twist. And release the grip, bend into the knees, sweep the arms up into a chair pose. Take a cactus here. So squeeze the shoulder blades together. Reach the arms all the way up, bring the hands together. Take a back bend and drop the hands to the heart. Fold. Plant the hands, walk it back to plank pose. Pause here. Shifting around in little circles. Warm up the wrists. Reverse directions. We'll roll onto the outer edges of the feet over to the right to drop the hips toward the floor. Lift up over to the left. 2 more times each side. Meeting in an upward facing dog, so keeping the toes tucked, pulling the heart forward, shoulders back. Lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. If you want, you can relax the heels toward the floor, the heels in and the toes out, in this little V shape with the legs. You can always walk the feet in closer to the hands to get that stretch as you shift hips side to side. Knee back in down dog. Shift forward. So shoulders over the wrists. Bend into the knees. Press the chest back toward the quads. Straighten the legs, drop the heels down. 2 more like that. Inhale forward. Exhale, bend the knees. Press back. Drop the heels down. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the right leg up and back. Bend the knee, open up through the hip. And shift your weight forward to get the shoulders over the wrists. Squeeze the right glute. Heel in toward the glute. Straighten out that leg, square off through the hips. Plank pose with that right leg hovering. Knee to nose, round through the upper back. Swing the right leg up and back. Scorpion. 2 more times like that. Shift forward to your plank pose, holding that scorpion. Square off, straighten that leg. Hover it. Knee to nose, round through the upper back. Swing the leg up and back. Scorpion. Last one. Shift forward. Keep squeezing the glute. Square off. Straighten that leg. Knee to nose. Swing the leg up and back. Scorpion. Straighten out that leg. Knee to nose. Step that foot forward. Drop the back knee down. Low lunge. Reach the arms up. Interlace the hands at the back of the head. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Draw the elbows back. Sink that left hip forward and down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Keep the interlace. Just bring the palms together. Point the index fingers toward the ceiling. Reach the arms up. Wiggle the shoulders around. And then release this right hand all the way back down to that left leg as the left arm reaches up and over. We're going to cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift that knee, straighten the front leg, and fold. Nose to knee. Hop the back foot in a couple inches. Set the foot down, toes out toward the side. Lift the chest up, flat back. Scoop this right arm up for a twist. Bring this right hand behind you with the low back. And then float that left hand off the ground. Reach that arm forward. Hold the twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. And we're going to take this left hand, bring it to the outer edge of that right foot, and take a little hop. Step forward, take this left knee to the back of the right. Balance. Heel in toward the glute. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Step that foot all the way back. Cartwheel open, warrior 2, and reverse. Lean back. Stretch the right side body. Full breath in. Full breath out. Lift up, cartwheel the hands down, step back, plank pose. Shift forward, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back downward facing dog. 3 breaths. See how the right versus the left side feels. One more inhale. And exhale. Good, inhale, left leg up, scorpion. Shift forward, shoulders over the wrists. Squeeze the heel in toward the glute. Square off through that leg, straighten it out. Hover it in your plank pose. Knee to nose, round through the upper back. Send that leg up and back, scorpion. 2 more. Shift forward, squeeze, straighten out, square off, knee to nose, round, up and back, scorpion. Last one. Shift forward, square off, round, up and back, scorpion. Straighten that leg, square off the hips, knee to nose, step the foot forward, drop the right knee down, reach the arms up and back behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Little back bend here. Oops, we're doing the interlace. I forgot. Interlace the hands at the back of the head. That's the back bend we're going for. That's why that felt different. Hold here, breathe in. Breathe out. Keep the interlace. Now just bring the palms together. Point the index fingers toward the ceiling, wiggle the shoulders around. Release this by sliding the left hand back and down, reaching this right arm up and over. And cartwheeling the hands down, tuck the back toes, lift that knee, straighten the front leg and fold. Hop the right foot in, toes out to the side. Inhale to lift up, and then an exhale to rotate. Left arm reaches up as we plug back through that left hip. Relax head, neck, and shoulders. Half bind with that left arm behind you. And right hand comes to the outer edge of that left foot. Hold the twist. Start to take a soft bend in this left leg. Balance. Bring the right knee to the back of the left. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. Step that foot all the way back. Cartwheel open, warrior 2, and reverse. Stretch the left side body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good, lift up. Cartwheel the hands down. Step back plank. Vinyasa, lower halfway down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. One more inhale. And exhale. Walk the hands back to the feet. Reach for the big toes. 2-piece fingers. Lift the chest up. Bend into the elbows. Fold. 2 more. Inhale. Navel into spine. Exhale. Fold. Drape the upper body over the legs. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Release. Bend into the knees. Roll up to standing. Shoulders back and down. Reach the arms behind you. Back bend. Press the hips forward. And fold over the legs. Knuckles lift away from the low back. Rotate the chest. Right to left. Lift the chest up, release the grip, sweep the arms up, chair pose. Take a cactus. Reach the arms up, soft back bend. Hands to the heart, fold. Walk the hands forward. Drop the hips to hover. Modified tuck toe up dog. Press back child's pose. Close the eyes. 5 breaths, shifting the forehead on the mat side to side. And shift forward to your tabletop pose. Right hand underneath the face, sweep the left arm up. Drop down to that shoulder for thread the needle. You can take this right arm back behind you or reach that arm forward. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift up and switch. Right arm lifts. Exhale, drop down. Lean into it. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up. Shift the legs off to one side. Bring the legs out into a wide V. Lift up, get as tall as you can. Sweep the arms up. Start to lean forward and fold. You can walk the hands out or bring them to the tops of the legs. Keep the chest up. Hold for 3 breaths. Lift back up, hands underneath the knees, folding at the knees, bring the feet together, and then round through the upper back, forehead toward the feet. 3 more breaths. Lift back up, you can shake out the legs. If you want to take a little shavasana, you can lie down for a couple minutes, relax, down regulate the nervous system. Otherwise, if you just needed something short and fiery to get your day started or to wake yourself up in the middle of the day, then we are at the end of class. But that never means that the actual practice of yoga ends. When we leave our mat, that's where the real practice begins. This is here to help us step into that second phase of our day with more clarity and kind of letting go of some of that BS that really holds us back. So thank you again, as always, for trusting me with your time, and I will see you next time. Bye.